Hey guys, today we're going to do a shop update real quick just to show you the projects that are going on. And we've got the 67 Mustang, that's the Coupe to Fastback conversion. Super close to getting that in paint. I haven't done a lot of videos on that lately because we've just been doing body work. We'll walk around all the cars and I'll just show a couple things about them, but I just want to show real quick where they sit. The Coupe to Fastback is very close to getting in paint. Then we're going to do the glass, we're going to do the wiring, we're going to do vintage air on it. Electric windows, and put all the glass in it, and then I believe there's a Mustang to Fear interior kit that's going to go in that car. Next to that one is the 65 Fastback. The motor went in, the front end's been painted, and we're doing some work on the dashboard. Still needs some body work, but a lot of metal work's been done on that. The last one we got in the shop that we're working on is the Chevelle, 72 Chevelle. We're doing all the rear end of the car. We're doing new quarters, new tail section, and some repairs back there. All right, so basically this is the Chevelle. This is the center bracing we put in, and I'm going to have a video on how we installed that and then taking apart the quarter panels. But just to show you the metal repair that we're doing, this car was in really good shape. It's a rare car. This one is the one that we're going to do original. For those that, if you're interested, it's a big block 72. And number-wise, it's one of 3. And because of the amount of metal that we cut away from this car, we've got the center brace so it won't flex, but we also had to brace the back so this piece would not move. So it's going to get on the quarters, it's going to get the upper transition piece, it's going to get the tail panel, and the tail light panel is all going to be replaced and new. And then we're going to go through that. We're going to fix some of the rust in here. It's very little rust, but we got some rust holes here we're going to fix. We're going to clean all the metal, and it's going to be put in epoxy primer, and then we're going to put our new metal on it. And so this is going to be a fun project. Looking forward to getting this going. It's going to be an original, like I said, numbers match, and it's not the typical resto mod that I normally do. All right, so here's 65. We've been working on this. This has been a side project in the background, but it needs to leave the shop. So the metal work from the front to the back, down through the whole center of the car is all brand new. Did replacements up on the center there around the battery where it's normally rusted out. We got the inserts for the Mustang 2 suspension, and firewall, cowl, floor, transition piece, trunk, and tail panels, all brand new installed in the car. The outside quarter panels, and still need some metal work. For the inner parts where the quarter panels are meet, still needs some work. But as far as this part here, the car is running and driving. It's got a Blueprint 347 motor in it. It's got a Tremec transmission, brand new, and the rear end's all been rebuilt. We did a video on that. So something we're doing with this car is a little bit different. We've taken the metal that will hold the dash pad right here. This is what was on the car from the factory. We're taking that off, we're eliminating the dash pad completely. We're gonna end up painting this, and we're smoothing this out. It's all gonna be painted the same color as the interior, just to give it a different look, a modern look. So another thing we're doing, we've added tilt steering to the car. And the instrument cluster, I got a Dakota Digital instrument cluster in here, so I like the original look, the way it looked from the factory. But when you turn a key on, we get a much more modern look. There's still a few things that I need to do that haven't been programmed yet, but you can change the different inputs that you want. You can have your gauges set up here. You can read your gauges. It'll do your quarter-mile time. It does everything a modern car will do. It's even got a clock in it. It's got your compass in there, and it's got your outside air temperature. So I thought this was a really cool upgrade for this car. We're completely going modern with this car and doing some cool features with it. So here's the Coupe to Fastback conversion we've been working on. It is very, very close to paint, and probably hopefully in the next 30 days we'll have paint on it and we'll be starting to put things together. But I just want to show you kind of where we're at with it. When we first got the car, the doors wouldn't even open, everything was hitting up in here. If you come and look at it from the sides and look down at the gaps, we've got really good consistent gaps top to bottom. And then the same thing on this side here. We've got really nice consistent gaps, and we're still working things to make them perfect. Right in here, you see the black. We're block sanding the car. It's in the process of being block sanded. This side, hopefully for the last time, that's what the black is. Black is a guide coat. So basically the guide coat, you'll put it on the car and you'll block sand it until it's absolutely perfectly smooth. The guide coat helps you know where to sand and what needs to be sanded. We need to make some room in the shop, so it's time for the 65 to go for now. The 65 is my personal build, and to make room in the shop, I'm taking it home, where work on this car will continue, as well as all the other cars in the shop.
There is a playlist of each of the builds going on in the shop, past and present. You can find that playlist in the description box. You can also go to CV Classics homepage and click on Playlists.
Please like and subscribe, and thanks for checking out our channel.